Hi everyone, and welcome to the latest in a series of videos produced by Eureka Beads. Today we're going to be making this Kumihimo bracelet. It's a best friend's rainbow bracelet with the threads on the end so you can tie it onto your wrist. We'll be using a Kumihimo board to do this. This is what we use to do the Japanese art of knotting. You'll see the dots around the board, which we'll explain a little bit later. We've got our colourful threads and the bits and pieces to add the charm. So I've got a loop for the bottom, so that's what threads over the top of everything, and a jump ring and the charm that will attach. So let's get started. First thing you need to do is pick up all of your threads. I'm going to bring them together. So we've got 4 sets of thread, which will double over, so we'll end up with 8 threads on the board. We're using 4 different colours. So just gather the threads together. Because we're doubling them over, we need to gather them up so that they're sort of cut in half. And go to the other end of all these threads and just tie a nice firm knot, about 8 or 9 centimeters from the end. Just make sure that's nice and firm. Tug on it a few times. Now we need to put it onto the Kumihimo board. So thread it through the centre. Then we're going to use these black dots around the board. Pick up one of the red strands and thread it to the left of the dot at the top, and then the blue strand and to the right of the dot at the top. Then take the second blue strand and we're threading it to the left of the dot at the bottom, the second red strand to the right of the dot at the bottom. Then take your yellow strand to the top of the dot on the right and the green strand to the bottom of the dot on the right. Next, the green strand to the top of the dot on the left and the yellow strand to the bottom of the dot on the left. So you should now have crisscrossing colours across your board. So what we'll be doing is we'll be taking the thread from the top right down to the bottom right, then the bottom left up to the top left, and then turn 90 degrees and repeat. So let's do that now. Top right, which is your blue, to bottom right, bottom left, also blue, to top left, and turn. Top right, bottom left, top left, turn. Top right, bottom right. Now, hang on. What if you need to stop? What you always want to do is leave one at the top and 3 at the bottom. So you know the next step is to take the one from the bottom left and take it up to the top left, then turn. So bottom left, turn. Top right, bottom left, top left, turn. We just keep repeating this pattern over and over again until we get a bracelet that's long enough. Every now and again you're going to need to stop and just sort of readjust all the threads underneath because they do get a little bit tangled. Just make sure you always stop with 3 of those strands on the bottom. This Kumihimo bracelet is a great project to do in front of the TV because once you get the pattern down, it is quite easy to keep continuing on with it. You don't need to sit there and watch every bit in detail. Once you've got enough length, that's when we want to look at the back and check our length. And if you're happy with that, you can start taking all the pieces off the board. Just pull them all off there and pull it through your piece. Now we'll need to cut the end that's got all the loops on it. So just bring all the loops together and make a nice little snip. This is the other end. You'll notice I've already cut it down to length. Now we're going to thread all the strands through that large hole leather drop. Can be a little bit fiddly, but just get them all fitting through there. And once you've got them all on there, you can pull it down across the bracelet and into about the centre plate piece. Then you just need to make a knot on the other side. As you can see, I've already cut these lengths down, so it wants to be about the same length as the other side of the bracelet. This is what you'll use to tie it onto your wrist. make sure it's nice and tight. Now we need to add our charm. So this is the second half of the best friend charm. You can see on my original one that I made, my sample, I have the first half of it. In your kit you'll find you've got a solid piece, you just need to snap them in half, use a little bit of force. We're not going to waste the second one with me showing you that. Basically we use a jump ring to join the charm on to the loop. So grab your pliers and open up that jump ring. So make sure you keep the split of the jump ring in one place. Thread on your charm. And thread onto the bottom of the loop that's on your bracelet. And securely close a jump ring, just snapping it back into place so that it doesn't lose its shape. And there's a little charm. The last thing you want to do is add a little bit of glue. So I'm using nail polish obviously, a little bit easier to apply. So just put a little bit of glue or nail polish right on that knot. On both sides, you can use a fair bit more than what I'm using. I'm being not quite so generous. And that's it. That's your Kumihimo friendship bracelet. So today we use the Kumihimo board to do that. We've got lots of different coloured threads. They come in hanks like this. This is our pink one. You can see some of the colours here. So we've got yellow and blue, pale pink, the bright pink, nice pale aqua, the bright green that we used today, the red that we used today, the orange. We hope that you've enjoyed this project from Eureka Beads. Eureka Beads is a small family business located on the outskirts of Melbourne in Victoria, Australia. We stock a large range of beading supplies on our website, including all of the materials presented in this project. This project was a basic Kumihimo project, just using the threads, of which we stock many different colours and styles, but we also have different patterns on our website for how to add beads into that mix. Keep an eye out because we'll be making a video soon. Thank you and enjoy.